Hello and welcome to the vlog. This vlog is a little culmination of all the books that I read in July. I was on a big reading streak, so I hope you enjoy the vlog. I also forgot to film the intro and the outro until now, so I'll see you again at the end of the video. Today is Friday and we went to the library this morning, which I'll insert a little clip of us after the library. Hi guys, we just went to the library and we picked up some new books, but I thought we would recap what books we read this past week. What did you read this week, Chase?
I read Riley Sager's The Only One Left, and I started to read another book, a biography.
I got Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson, and then I read The Bodyguard by Catherine Send. So just returned those 3 books that we finished today. And what did we get today, Chase?
I got this book called West. It's a novel. It's about an expeditionist going west to find just like mythical beasts. I got Emily Henry's Book Lovers because I'm obsessed with Emily Henry, I'm not gonna lie. And then the last one I got is another novel called The Wren. It's about a poet who deals with family issues and family trauma. And it seems really interesting.
I got The Librarianist by Patrick DeWitt. And then this one is called Oh Beautiful by Jun Yun. And it's about a Korean American woman, which is what I am. And so I'm very excited to read this one. I think it'll be really good, and it's just a really pretty cover. I wasn't sure what these books would be like. Like, I have the general gist, but I'm not sure if they're going to be super lighthearted. I don't think they will be. So I got a lighthearted book. I got The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. These are my 3 that I'm going to try to read by the end of the week, or by the end of next week.
These are my 3 that I'll try to read by the next week.
Wish us luck.
Okay, bye.
Bye. But we went to the library on Monday and I finished my 2 books. I finished the last one yesterday, Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I finished them in 4 days. I had 2 books. And it just felt so good to be reading again and just to like have something to like escape to in a way. So it was really fun and I'm really excited about my new books. I think I'm going to read this one first because it's the one that I'm most, not apprehensive about, but a little bit. I'm basically putting them in order of like least safe feeling to most safe feeling so that I like push myself to do it. This one I'm really excited about, but I'm also like nervous that it will be heavy because it does talk about like just like racial tension and like navigating what it means to be like Korean American, and I just know that it will be like a little bit more emotional. But this is like the most safe book that I got because I just feel like it'll be very like, I don't think it's YA, but I think it's very chill. I hope. It's a romance book. It can't be that crazy. Anyways, those are my books. I'm gonna try to read them all this week, and I'm gonna try to get them all done so that I can go to the library on Saturday and return them and get new ones. Okay, I'm on page 12 of The Librarianist. And I don't know if it's intentionally written this way. Like, it doesn't flow. The words feel very cut and dry. And I don't know if it's supposed to feel like that because the character seems very cut and dry. So I'm wondering if, like, it's just gonna be like this as they're introducing, like, who he is now. And then as, like, time goes on, if it will shift. So I'm very interested, but it's not the most like pleasant reading experience thus far. But I'm gonna keep reading. I started Oh Beautiful last night and I read a little bit, and then I read a little bit tonight before dinner, and then I looked up like the full summary on Goodreads and it just seems a bit heavy, and that's not exactly what I need right now. So I think I might start my other book and then kind of maybe go back and forth between the two. Okay, hello. I realized that I haven't updated the vlog in a bit, so I thought I would give you guys a little update. I just finished my books and I'm going to the library now because they close in like half an hour. I read The Librarianist. I don't know, I didn't love it. The plot was very weak in my opinion. It just felt like I was reading a blip from this man's life, and just a lot of things just felt unnecessary and confusing to me. And then I read The Love Hypothesis, which I really enjoyed that one. That one was just like a fun romance, fake dating, all of that. I enjoy that trope, I think. I just finished, literally like 10 minutes ago, Oh Beautiful, and it was definitely not what I expected at all. I do think the deeper thematic elements of just talking about racism and sexism, I feel like it was done really well. It just wasn't what I was expecting in this book, and there are a lot of situations in the main character's life that are introduced and talked through and experienced that there's basically no conclusion for many of them. And so I kind of was like hoping that, you know, when you're like finishing a book, that you're like, the satisfaction of like everything tying together, everything making sense, all of that. I did not get that, but it was still a really good book. Those are my thoughts on all the books that I read. I have one book that I got from a different library in the same system during like the middle of the week last week, and it's Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. So I'm gonna try to find 1 or 2 books to get at the library today. Okay, I just got back from the library. I should have filmed what I was getting as I was getting it. It's fine. Anyways, I got 2 books. I got Ellen Hildebrand, The Hotel Nantucket. When you look up Ellen Hildebrand's books on Goodreads, this book is the one that has the most reviews, so that's why I picked this one up. And then one of my good friends recommended this book, and it's been on my like want to read list shelf in Goodreads, so Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. So those are my 2 books that I got from the library today. I'm gonna go home. I finished Yumi and the Nightmare Painter today, and I really liked it. I feel kind of weird about it because I didn't like it in the first like half of reading the book. I just like was having a hard time following all the world building, and I just didn't feel very connected to any of the characters. But I think they grew on me more than I realized, because by the end of it, I just was like, not that I didn't want the book to end, but I just really like loved their bond and their friendship and everything. I finished that today. I started it yesterday. I kind of took a few days off of reading, which I kind of regret because now I have so many books that I want to read and I wish I had already started reading. I started this book today. Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. It's intriguing. It's not what I expected. Obviously, I think I need to do more research on my books because none of them are ever what I expect. I'm hoping to honestly finish this book tomorrow if I can. So I just have this book, and then the other book that I have is an Ellen Hildebrand book, which I'm really excited about, and I'm kind of suspecting that will be a little bit of an easier read. But we'll see. I could be wrong because clearly a lot of the books I've been reading have not been what I've been expecting. I feel like I am able to watch more book content and really enjoy it because now I'm really looking for like book recommendations, or I'm like, oh my gosh, I read that book, like I know exactly what they're talking about. So that's been fun too. Found ourselves on the couch again. I just finished reading today Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine, and I really liked it. Those are my favorite types of books where it's not anything super like action packed and thrilling and like but it's just like very sweet and heartwarming, and it's not all about like the romance, it's not all about the action, it's about like the character developing and just like growing and learning things. It was just really sweet, so I really liked that one. But I just started The Hotel Nantucket by Ellen Hildebrand. So I'm excited because I know that she is like a very well-known author and has a lot of books out. So I'm interested to just like read one of her books and see if I like her writing style, if I like her types of books. I'm watching these cafe vlogs. I used to watch them all the time during COVID. They were just very like therapeutic to me. So that's what I'm watching. It's my little ASMR as I'm reading my book. Here we are. Hi guys, just went to the library. I returned my books. I decided not to finish the Ellen Hildebrand book. I just was not vibing with it. That's okay, because it's a new week, a new start to some new books. I got Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I'm very excited for this book. I've heard some really good things about it, and it's Asian American, which I'm always a fan of. Then on the similar theme, I got this book called Minor Feelings, an Asian American Reckoning. So I'm also very interested to read this one, and this is a nonfiction book. It's a memoir. And then because I'm worried these will be a little bit more heavy, I got a Catherine Center book, Hello Stranger. Her books are just so fun, and I know this would be a good lighthearted read for the week. So these are my books. I think I'm going to read them in this order. I think I'm going to read Yellowface and then Minor Feelings and then Hello Stranger. And I might read these at the same time depending on like how heavy this one is. We'll see, but those are my books for the week. Another week, another set of books. Hello, welcome to this week's books. It is hot. I'm trying not to put the AC on because I know it'll be loud. Anyways, these are the 3 books that I read this week. I read Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. Very interesting book. I still don't have exact words for how I feel about it. There are a handful of like children's books that I'm reading because I think they look cute, and also to get my book count up for the summer reading program. This one was really cute. The One Thing You'd Save. Very adorable illustrations. And then I read Hello Stranger by Catherine Center, which I finished late last night. Last night I started reading Minor Feelings. I still have that one at home, but we're going on a little trip, so I'm going to get some more books from the library today. Bye. Just wanted to pop in here and say that I did finish reading Minor Feelings. I kind of fell off my reading streak as I was reading it, so I didn't finish it until a few days ago. But overall, I think it was a really good book. I think it was a good book that I needed to read, and I really appreciated just her perspective and just all the different stories that she had in there. Thanks for watching the vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!